What is good, everybody? Crew of the 161. Happy Saturday night. Hope you're all doing well. Wanted to get on a couple minutes early and say hi to my crew. It's been a long day. Just had dinner actually with my wife and daughters, and the wait staff was well, not the wait staff. The kitchen didn't get us our food. We fed our girls. We had to take our food to go. So I had to scarf down dinner. So if I start clearing my throat a little bit, it's because I just ate a lot. So my apologies in advance. I think I'm watching the. I got the. I'm at my original house. I got the World Baseball Classic. Venezuela is leading U.S. right now, 6-5, and the game looks pretty good. So, but it looks the U.S. might be throwing this game away. Hopefully not, but we'll see. But either way, Venezuela's a great team too. So, but and so far it's been a great series. Really great, really great, really great classic. So, 6-5, top of the sixth, and it's good baseball. But Anthony Pari's in the house. Hayden DeVille's in the house. Who else we got here? Hayden Anthony, Texas Buckeye. There he is, my man. The Buckeye is in the place. Ohio State grad. And how do you feel about Justin Fields, by the way? Justin Fields over into Chicago Bears. He's an Ohio State guy. And now they have another quarterback who's probably going to be C.J. Stroud. I think it's C.J. Stroud, who's supposed to be projected to be top 5 in the draft. How are you feeling about the Ohio State quarterback? How are you feeling about it? I'm really curious. Watching 12 hours of Sebring race. Oh, my God. That's a lot of racing, dude. Christian Mazgalov, what's good, my man? Peanut butter corn dogs. Oh, are you eating that? Oh, boy. Yeah, smash that like, gang, if you don't mind. We are 12 days from opening day at Yankee Stadium. 12 days. I want to know what you think, Buckeye. Yeah, I actually never heard of a peanut butter corn dog, to be honest with you. So I'm right with you there, Texas. So what is a peanut butter corn dog? Is it a regular corn dog just like coated with peanut butter, or what's the deal with that? Gamal Williams in the house. So this is the thing. We'll get to this too. Or we can start now, actually. Volpe. Okay. So what's everybody's take? And do you think he should be brought up or down in AAA? And if you do bring him up, what do you do in terms of roster moves? Okay, but let's just be realistic about this. Like, they're not going to cut Donaldson to move for Volpe. He's not blocking Volpe anyway. So what are your thoughts? For those of you that haven't heard me, I think if they're gonna decide to play Volpe up here regularly, one, they have to play him regularly. Two, they have to trade IKF and Gleyber Torres in order to do it. So I can't see a scenario where they bring Volpe up and sit him down. Or I'm hearing lately, they can bring Volpe up to be a starting shortstop and trade Oswald Peraza. Like, I want both of them. I want Volpe and Peraza here. The energy and the talent level for both of these guys. I want both of them here. But who are they going to trade Oswald Peraza for is the other question. And I'm really, really curious. But yes, the Buckeye, yeah, even if they make the club, they need time to develop. Absolutely. So, a.k.a. Joe, boy, it's 6-5 now. 6-5 Venezuela. And crazy, man. JT Realmuto's on deck. Kyle Schwarber's up to bat. Good baseball, man. Really good baseball. So, yeah, I mean, Venezuela's got the lead. Yep. Who's pitching from Venezuela here? Oh, hold on. Oh, Schwarber just hit a deep fly to center. Caught by Acuna. All right. Thought that might have gone, but it didn't go. But let me catch up here. So what's people's takes? Dennis is in the house. NFE's in the house. Angel's in the house. What is good, gang? Sunil's in the house. So, like, can't believe Arkansas took out Kansas in the March. I mean, Purdue lost. So it's crazy. I mean, this happens all the time. There's usually, like, I swear, I mean, not every year, but like every other year, maybe like a 1 seed takes out a 15 seed takes out a 1 seed, or 16 seed takes out a 2 seed, something like that. It's nuts. It is absolutely crazy. So, but that's part of this. You got one shot. If you lose, you're done. And if a team gets hot all of a sudden, everybody starts clicking. It could be FDU, it could be whatever, St. Joe's, and the rest of them. But I mean, it's fun to see. It's also nice sometimes to see, maybe an underdog, make the Final Four. And like Gonzaga's, like the Butlers and guys like that. It's just at some point these guys gotta hopefully win a championship, and but we'll see there. Gary Davis in the house. Yeah, Cunha, Glaber gotta go. Volpe. So okay, Glaber's got to. Yeah, I mean folks are saying Glaber's got to go, but a lot of folks want up. Caught line to right field, caught by liner by Real Muto to right field, caught by the right fielder. So keep him. Sean, Dennis, Marcus. Nice, Marcus. Nice to see. It's nice to go to Tampa games and the Yankees win, man. It's always fun. It's always fun. Hope we should go back north with the squad. What are they going to do corresponding move-wise, Sunil, is the question. And this is the thing, too, Billy. Exactly. I only bring up Volpe if he's going to get regular playing time. I don't see the point in just bringing him up and playing him on occasion and sitting him on the bench. He's not going to develop that way. So that's why I would have him at AAA if that's going to happen until they can move a couple of these guys because they have a logjam in the infield. They have to fix it. And again, do you have Volpe and Peraza here, or do you do one or the other? This question to me right now. Peraza is a starting shortstop. So I know some folks are saying Volpe should be showing something. Volpe's a special player. I hope Volpe gets to the second base and then Peraza gets shortstop, and then both of them just play. To me, that's a magical duo right there. I would love to see both of these guys, their skill sets, their aggressiveness, their energy, their baseball IQ, their hunger. I mean, I want to see both of them in this friggin' lineup. Yeah, Volpe on second. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us feel that way. I mean, it's moot point unless they know they're extending him. He's going to AAA for a month. Word lifer, yeah. Oh, struck out. She struck out Trey Turner. So looks like the momentum is shifting a little bit towards Venezuela. Yeah. Happens. IKF trade, keep Torres. Okay. What would you do with Torres then? This is the question. You're not going to play him at shortstop ahead of Peraza. Yeah. And if you play him at second, where are you going to play Volpe? That's the dilemma I think the Yankees are in. And we don't know if Hal's telling Cash, look, we'll eat more money. Just move these guys. We'll move Donaldson. Trying to move him. We'll eat Donaldson. We'll eat more money. Try and move Donaldson. Same goes for Hicks. We don't know if Hal's telling Cashman that. I think that's one of the $1 million questions. So, and this is the thing, right? Yeah, when you sit Volpe, do not trade Peraza. That's crazy talk. It is crazy talk, but that's what we're hearing. It's like, trading IKF and Glaber is ideal, but who would take them is the question. When it doesn't, I mean, at this point, honestly, NFE, you get a solid player back for Torres, but it wouldn't be a blockbuster trade. So you get what you get, and if the goal at the end of the day is to play Volpe and start Volpe, then you get what you get for him. You get some payroll relief from both of them, and maybe you get enough to sign Jerkson Profar for left field if they still are not satisfied with Rafael Ortega and Willie Calhoun or wherever, Oswaldo Cabrera. You could do that if possible. So, I mean, that's the way I would, think they would, would be ideal for them. But, we have no idea. So, but, Volpe has shown that he's ready. He's shown that he's ready. Well, that's the thing. And I don't even know if it's, I don't know if, is it Cashman or Boone? Is it Hal? We just hear different things. We have no idea. I have no idea. So, and then Judge is pressing for him. Judge wants, and a couple of guys in the team apparently want him to play, want him to come north of the team. And I get it. I totally get it. So, it's going to be right. I think it's going to be right down to the wire. What do you think, Joel? If they can't offload IKF and Torres, I can't see. That's the thing, man. These guys are the two blockades for Volpe, right? To make it up to the Bronx. And it's tough. I don't know how you can play him otherwise. That's the thing. I just don't see it. All right, Luis Garcia is out of the game through 4 innings, 2 runs. All right, looks like he pitched pretty well for Venezuela. So we'll see who's going to be next. North Carolina, yeah, they didn't qualify. Or Villanova either. Yep, two big dogs did not qualify, exactly. But yeah, I'm with you, Joel. I'm with you. I really am. I'm with you. So, by the way, I got a bunch of baseball cards uh, sent over to me by a special person, so I appreciate that. I'm gonna do a baseball card kind of maybe do a video like revealing some baseball cards and so on. And I might have a couple of that I might be using for giveaways. So those that are members, you have the opportunity to get giveaways. So I'm looking forward to that. Was a great idea too from the same special person. That I will be doing that soon. I'm still sorting through all the cards because I got a lot of them, but a lot of really cool cards. A lot of really cool cards. So if you're a baseball card fan, be on the lookout. I have something coming that I'm working on right now. So, and a thank you again to that special person. I appreciate it. I don't like ratting people out, so that's why I'm not saying anything. But Captain said, yeah, I mean, Judge said he wants him. I mean, it's really hard to. Is Duke out now? Okay, I thought Duke might make the Final Four. And so, like Dennis, some people want Torres kept too, but like at the end of the day, are they going to extend them? And again, if they do extend them, are they going to trade Volpe? Like, what are they going to do? You know, that's the. And again, he's good. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, are they projecting Volpe higher? And these are tough, tough moves and tough decisions that the team's going to have to make, right? And totally get it. Totally get it. So this is where I'm glad I'm not having to make those decisions because it does. And sometimes you just got to make tough moves to move on from a guy you like to to bring up a guy that you like more. It's it is what it is. So, but yeah, I mean, Glaber's got Billy. He's got his faults. I mean, he can play at the major league level. No doubt, he can definitely hit the major league level. But again, I would trade him too if it meant you could get Volpe plugged in on a regular basis and let him develop. And that's the key to me as well. 4 trains in the house. 4 Train Express, baby. Yeah. Still 6-5, right, Henry? Yep. This is an exciting series, man. I got to tell you. Yeah, I think Torres would play well elsewhere too. I think he'll play well here, but he's also, if he plays well this year and next year, like I said before, he's going to set himself up for a 9-figure contract, right? So that's are the Yankees will. Oh, and he's up to bat right now. Look at that, Gleyber Torres hitting off Adam Ottavino. Let's see, it's 0-1. 0-1. Dude's got a whole beard and everything. Enjoy it. Nice. Well, I mean, I think it's partly Cashman. I think it's partly Hal too. Is Hal telling Cashman? This is what I don't know. Is Hal telling Cashman, no, you got to get more for him? Yeah, we have no idea. That's why I generally don't. And I totally get what you're saying, Murders Row. I just don't like putting it on him if I don't know, the story behind it. You know what I mean? But I get it, man. I get it. Yeah, Bard. Yeah. Bard struggled. Okay, all right, Torres. Oh. Nasty pitch. Nasty pitch out of Eno. Yeah. MLS soccer. Okay. Colombia, Billy. Colombia, I think so. I don't think they're in. Torres, flat, no, foul ball. Yeah, I mean, this is the other thing too. I mean, I don't know if they're willing to eat $25 million. You know what I mean? Just letting Donaldson go. A lot of fans want it. Sure, absolutely. But is Hal willing to do that? I have no idea. I think he might say, look, if you can get him, I don't care if we have to give him pay 75% of his contract. I'd rather save $5 or $8 million and pay 20 for the year than pay 26 or whatever. I mean, this is like we have no idea. We have no idea. And I mean, could Hal do that? Yeah, but will he try to do it maybe by the deadline? So I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're going to try to extract some type of production out of him, especially now he's been hitting a little bit better in the spring, and acting a little bit more grown up. I guess is the word. But it sounds like they're hoping for a resurgence from him, hoping for a resurgence from Hicks. But I think it'd be more likely from Donaldson at this point because Hicks is looking kind of silly. He's looking kind of silly. So, and I just don't know if anybody would take Donaldson. Yeah, I'm with you there, Seth. Angel trade Torres and IKF Urias. That the Dodgers would never do that. Yeah, if I were the Yankees, I would do it in a heartbeat, but I don't think the Dodgers would ever take Torres and IKF. It's going to cost a hell of a lot more now for Urias. He's their ace. So, but If that was ever a possibility, the Yankees would be idiots to not do that. Idiots. So Corbin Burns could they do it? I don't know. It's going to cost more than Torres and IKF too for Corbin Burns. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see. Struck out Gleyber Torres with a nasty shoof. All right, struck out Torres. Yeah, I mean Torres has played well, and he's been here for like 7 years, man, 6 years. So he's a good player. He's a good player. And but I mean, this is the first time in a while that the Yankees just happen to have a prospect who's top 5 in the major leagues all together, who's also a second baseman or a shortstop or whatever. So, and they have a whole bunch of them. So, and this is the dilemma that they're in. They have a major league player who plays well, and they got prospects who could probably play just as well or better. What do they do? So, and you in this, Torres is very tradable. So, what in the world do they do? Right? Oh, good play, defense. Is that Arenado? Woo! Yeah, defensive wizardry over at third base by Arenado. That's what I'm talking about. Shruggy Cats, do they still want Brian? Yes, they do. I know they're in on them, Shruggy. They're in on Brian Reynolds, talking about him, but we know as much as anybody else does right now. They don't leak. Cashman doesn't leak. The Yankees never leak information. So that's the thing. How in the world, like we could just wake up one day and see blockbuster trade happen or whatever, like 3:00 in the morning. The same way that in Fukushima a couple years ago with the tsunami, it was like 3:00 in the morning. And we're like, what the freak? The same thing can happen. That's just the way Cashman rolls. He's very stealth with this type of stuff. So, Hicks and Donaldson. Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it, Yankee Mike. There's no doubt about it. So, yeah, he called off. Yeah, called off Volpe at the last minute. I would have just left it at Volpe. Volpe could have had that play. So, I don't think. Jason's not ready yet, Chris. But a lot of folks wanted him up, but they sent him down yesterday. He still has some more developing to do. I think he's going to start the season at AA, but I think if he continues to play well, he'll be called up to AAA pretty rapidly. I could see that because he's shown he's the real deal. But he's also still development. Like, is he better than Brian Reynolds? No. Is he better than a couple of them? Jurickson Profar? No. At least not right now. So maybe in a couple of years, but that's the chance or the decision that the Yankees have to make. Do they move a guy like that, or do they keep him? They spent $5.2 million on him in the international signing period a couple years ago. So he got like almost 100% of the signing money. So do they stick with him is the question. And it looks like right now they want to do that because they're excited about. And who's not? He played extremely well. 4 home runs. Him and Andres Chaparro both have 4 home runs this spring. So, and they've both been assigned out already. But I could see Dominguez maybe a late season call up. I could see Chaparro late season call up, especially if Hicks does. What do you call it? Donaldson just doesn't play well. Chaparro can step in at third base and take care of that. So it's going to be really interesting. It's Ollie. This is a backdrop. I had it made. It's made from like canvas. This is a drone that flew over the original Yankee Stadium. So you see in the background the neighborhood, right, the Bronx and all that stuff. You see all the houses and the apartments. That's a backdrop that I had made about a year and a half ago or something like that. So, we had a lot of good young kids, and right here, Texas. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you there about the noise. Insure the contracts and send your best to the. This is. Well, the thing is too. Speaking of insuring the contracts, the World Baseball Classic provides it. So if you get hurt, like Edwin Diaz got hurt, he's gonna miss the year. The World Baseball Classic is going to pay for his salary this year, and the Mets are not. The Mets already sent them a trainer, a personalized chef for the year, and a therapist for the year. So they're going to take good care of him, and that's classy by Steve Cohen. They also don't have to pay salary for this year either. It's 20-something million because he got hurt there. The World Baseball Classic, whoever runs it or insures it is paying his contracts. He's still going to get paid, but at least the Mets don't get penalized for it. So, and that's cool. And again, speaking of the World Baseball Classic, like I asked this question yesterday and the day before. Hearing like stuff from people like, are they trying to cancel the World Baseball Classic? Somebody, I don't know who brought that one up, and then some people's national pride being judged or whatever. Like, I don't understand where this stuff's coming from. I can understand a couple people get hurt, people get frustrated and all that stuff. I obviously, yeah, I want to protect the players. Like, I can't see Diaz play, all year now. It sucks, but and even though I'm not a Met fan, I like Edwin Diaz. He's a good player. So, it sucks not being able to see that. But like, why is nobody proposing solutions? Why is everybody like so outraged and fighting over this? I'm just curious. Like, I always thought, playing it towards the end of the year when guys are still in shape and can stay in shape for a couple more weeks might be a better idea than doing it in the beginning of the year when guys are still trying to ramp up and are getting hurt either in spring training or the classic. So your national pride is no different whether you play in February or March or November or December. Like, it has nothing to do with your national pride. It's still getting an opportunity. And I love players from all over the world getting to play Israel and Curacao, whatever, all these other countries. Like, it's a great way to globalize the sport, right? To grow it globally. So what the hell's the difference? You play it earlier or later. I mean, again, if you could protect the players, because back at the end of the day, their primary job is Major League Baseball. Okay, their employer is whoever is the team. So that has to be considered too. And I understand these guys want to play. Yeah, sure. But I'm all for national pride and playing for your country and all that stuff. But what's the difference? How does somebody playing in now have more national pride than playing in November? It's my question. I'm hearing all this stuff now, which is kind of puzzling. Do you folks have any insight on that? I'm really curious to know what you think. Are the Padres extending? I mean, they're going to try. They're also going to try to extend Josh Hader too. So they're going to try. World Baseball. Yeah. Well, I don't know if he'll get crushed by football early season because that's early season football. And again, most of the games are during the week. So football games are only on Sunday, Ryan Beck. So, but I mean, it might get crushed on Sunday, but if they do it right, I think they'll be fine. But I get what you're saying, dude. I get what you're saying, bro. Michael K proposing in November. So if someone gets hurt, they can still play during the right. I mean, yeah, I mentioned it the other day. I mean, it's the first thing that came up. And then, being a competitive athlete and a sports therapist working with athletes, it's a logical thing to consider to keep them healthy. So I'm all for protecting the players, man. Because again, if you have a guy going into a contract year and he tears his ass up, that screws his ability to maybe get a big contract that he might have gotten before. So protecting a player, I think, is important. Important. It does not have any impact on national pride. They're still going to have national pride. So I don't know how folks are trying to tie that in. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So Americans don't really watch WCB, World Baseball Classic, so it wouldn't really. Yeah, and I think a lot of Americans watch. I mean, the views are off the charts. But I mean, it's also you're seeing guys like Otani and the rest of them getting boatloads. But Trout is choking. What do you mean, choking? Trout has like carried the team this tournament. Eastside. Trout's been on the money, baby. Yeah, I mean, the U.S. they're definitely, the momentum is shifted. I mean, Trout is up right now. The momentum has shifted towards Venezuela. There's no doubt about that. Over the last couple innings, yes. Struck out Trout. Look at that, man. Ooh. That's a big strikeout. I would agree, Joel. They're not looking good against that Venezuela. And I think it's a huge momentum shift. How do I see our roster play out? Honestly, David, I see IKF traded. I don't see Trout traded. Yeah, I mean, I don't see Torres traded, even though I think he should be. I see Torres not moved yet. Volpe going to AAA to start the season. Even though there's a lot of folks are going to be pissed off at that. T. Drake at 6'5", Venezuela. I see. Oh, big hit. We go to second. He's sliding or what? No. Okay, Paul Goldschmidt single. I see maybe Jimmy Cordero making it in the bullpen. I see maybe Matt Crook making it. I think Herman is behind. I mean, Severino's not even looking good this spring either, but Herman is behind, I think, Crook and Clark Schmidt in terms of the fifth rotation spot. Maybe Schmidt and Crook might be 4 and 5. It was good to see Nestor Cortez today, right? I mean, he got hit, but again, it's his first game, and this is the beginning. So he's several weeks behind, but he got out of it healthy, pitched some innings, right? He gave up a couple of home runs, right? The Yankees lost, and here, let's recap that. Let me pull up my box score here because I said I was going to recap it. But like the Yankees lost to the Blue Jays, not a big deal, okay? But Let's see. Let me pull up Yankees, Blue Jays. Okay. 3.3 in the third inning for Nestor, right? 3 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. I mean, he wasn't sharp, but you didn't expect him to be sharp. The batters are now ahead of the pitchers that have missed time. So usually the pitchers are ahead in the beginning if they start together. Now the batters are ahead. So, I mean, really, I appreciate that text. Yeah, smash that like button, gang, if you don't mind. Let's get over 100 likes as quickly as we possibly can. It's greatly appreciated. It's always helpful in these live streams. So Michael King threw an inning and a third, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, clean. Johnny Loizy goes back from the World Baseball Classic through a clean inning. Clay Holmes, clean inning. Ian Hamilton, a clean inning. So now box score wise, I mean, it wasn't much. It wasn't much. I mean, Anthony Rizzo hit an RBI ground down, and Giancarlo Stanton hit an RBI single. And that was it. But those are the 2 runs. And you got Vlad Jr. home run. You have Whit Merrifield home run. Like, he gave up several home runs, but I wouldn't expect too much right now. You know what I mean? So, and base hit. Was it first and third? Yeah, first and third. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean, yes, he does. He loves Volpe, John Sterling. Yes, he most certainly does, Beck. He definitely does, man. And it's hard to find people who don't love Volpe. I mean, right now he's so good for this team, and he's definitely earning his keep. Right? Who was that? Is that Arenado? Yeah, I think it was Arenado hit that. Yeah, it's just it's crazy. Oh, what did I miss here? What's Fortrain? Working out some details with MLB Network analyst Scott Braun to come on my show. Nice, Fortrain. Nice, dude. Finish it up, man. Yeah, let's all wish Fortrain well with this, man. It's awesome, dude. Keep up you're grinding, man. When you grind like that, you get people on, man. So I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. Keep it up, Fortrain. Well done, bro. Yankees, I mean, we don't know. But yeah, I mean, Yankees didn't hit too much. But again, they still, they haven't decided on the outfield. They haven't decided on a couple. They haven't made any decisions. Shortstop, and we kind of know, but like IKF trying different positions, we know that he lost the shortstop job. They just didn't say it, but it's pretty obvious. So, I think it's gonna be Peraza. But I'd be surprised if Volpe. But I mean, I don't see the logic of calling up Volpe and then sending down Peraza. I just don't. I'd rather have them both here. Volpe and Peraza is better than whatever, Torres and IKF or whatever you want to say. Like, it's just better. It's just better. So a lot more controllable years too. So we'll see what they do. I mean, it's gonna be right. It's gonna go right down to the wire. We are 12 days away from opening day, so more decisions are gonna be happening. So Barbara, out of curiosity, how come you don't like Volpe? I'm really curious. I mean, the Nationals didn't like him. The Yankees offered him for Juan Soto, and the Nationals didn't like him. So, and they liked Peraza, they liked Dominguez, but they didn't like Volpe. So, you're not the only person who doesn't like him, and that's okay. I'm just really curious to know why. Team USA played against non-professional baseball. I mean, yeah, I mean, Venezuela, baseball powerhouse, right? Puerto Rico, Dominican, baseball powerhouses. No doubt about it. They are baseball powerhouses. So, how come you don't get an MLB analyst to come on and join your live stream? It would be fun. I'll try, Anthony Lapari. I'll try and get somebody on here. And I am, working on getting guests. Maybe I'm shooting my sights a little too high sometimes too. So, but I'm still working on getting people on here. Believe me, I am, Anthony. I am. But I'm also not in competition with Fortrain. I want Fortrain's channel to do well. I want him to do extremely well. So, how many outs are there now? 2 outs. Top 7. 2 outs, top 7. Even when we brought up Cano, there was so much. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cano was a highly touted prospect, and he was awesome for several years. And then he went to Seattle, and he got popped for juicing a couple times. Got popped for juicing with the Mets. Like, he definitely went where the money was, and that's can't fault him for that. I mean, the Yankees offered him 7 years, $175. He got 10 years, $240 from Seattle. And that's $65 million difference. So I don't know any player who's going to leave that much money on the table. I just don't. So, yeah, I mean, He was good when he was here. So we got, I mean, a lot of his prime years, thankfully. So thankfully we didn't overpay either. So yeah, first and third. Number 5 starter. Honestly, Jonathan, I still think it's between Clark Schmidt and Matt Crook. I've talked about Matt Crook even since the beginning of the spring. I still think he has a shot at making it either in the bullpen or the number 5 starter with Clark Schmidt number 4. So I'm hearing late May, we may not see Rodon until May. So let's just say that happens. I think you have what do you call it? I think we'd have Crook and Crook and Schmidt in this rotation. I do think if Rodon's out for a little bit. I know a player who would have that much on the table. His name's Aaron. Well, he left something like that. He left $40 million on the table, so I'll give him credit for that. He got a $400 million offer from Padres, so I'll give him credit for that. So that's respect. That's respect for Judge for doing that. So she proved that he wanted to stay here. So I give him credit for that. Props to Aaron Judge for that, man. Franchise. Your subs and amount of views, you should shoot for that. I mean, I'm trying, bro. I appreciate it, Troy Franchise. I wonder, like, I don't know. I just wonder if people, like, think I'm a little bit too opinionated or aggressive, or I'm not sure whether people want to just don't want to come on here and talk to me, like, so, which is, we have a pretty cool crew here, man. We have great baseball family, great baseball community, knowledgeable fans. So I want to get people on here to get their insights because just learn from it. I don't care who it is. That's why I invited Combe, Eric Marakovitz, inviting all people from Yankee Land here. So maybe one day we'll get somebody there. But I will. I'm going to keep working at it. I'm going to keep working it. That's for sure. Because I want to get us all some good perspectives from other folks as well. So, Clark Schmidt, 5 perfect innings, baby, and 7 strikeouts too. I don't think right now, Fortrain, that Herman is in the rotation. I think it's Crook and Schmidt. But I don't know. They could put Herman in the rotation, put Crook in the bullpen. They could. I mean, we still need a lefty to complement Wandy Peralta. And Crook is showing his ability to do that, I think. So I mean, it could happen. It could definitely happen. Yeah, Sean said the same thing. Yeah. I appreciate that, man, Fortrain. Thank you, bro. It's, Oh, did he strike him out? No. Ooh. No. Okay, not out. I've got a feeling that the Yankees are going to start off once. I mean, they might, T. Drake. You might be right. They might start off well, especially if they're missing several players. So that's why I'm hoping that whoever does get called up, whoever gets the opportunity, hangs in there and plays well. And just shows, okay, I mean, I took advantage of my opportunity and I played well enough to get brought back up here later on. So I hope that they do that. I really, really do, T. Drake. I mean, I do, man. I do. Gary, man, I appreciate that. I'm not gonna stop, man. It's only gonna get better from here, man. I appreciate that, man. Feeling Bader. I think, yeah. I mean, honestly, I think Bader will be out through May. I don't expect to see him back until June. I hope I'm wrong. I really do, but we'll see. Where would you hit Dominguez? Realize it. Beck, you mean right now, bro? Dominguez? I mean, I'd hit him towards the bottom of the lineup right now. I mean, if Volpe's up here, I'm going Volpe, DJ, then Judge. I want Judge batting third. Then I want Rizzo, then Stanton batting fourth and fifth. And then after that, you got guys like Dominguez you can play if he's here. Peraza, Oswaldo Cabrera, so I mean, I would bat him towards unless he shows he can be up there. Then if he does, then I put him up there. You know what I mean? So, Anthony, I appreciate that, man. I mean, you know what? I appreciate that, man. Sometimes, people like me are not for everybody, and that's okay. I think they do what they do, and the right audience finds you, and it just grows with you. So, channels got different niches and different styles and stuff like that. They talk about different stuff. So, it's cool, man. But I appreciate everybody that spends time with me here, man, and stays with us. And I feel like we grow together. We're becoming a big ass family here. 18,000 strong, baby. We're gonna keep growing, man. We are gonna keep growing. Um, Beater, I think you know what, Fortran, I think he's gonna get called up at some point this year too. Get a spot in the bullpen, get at least a shot, at least a shot. I think we'll have some couple of bullpen injuries or whatever, and the way he's pitching, yeah, Fortran. I mean, I'm not sleeping on Spencer Jones either. He's hitting like three something. And he averages like over 100 miles an hour exit velocity, 100, 200, 608. So he's I would look out for him too. He played 3 years at Vanderbilt, so he is not far. He's closer to the majors, even though Dominguez had a bigger spring. He's closer to the majors than Dominguez is. People might get pissed off me saying it, but developmentally he is, especially at Vanderbilt, a very storied program. But I mean, I hope maybe we'll see both of them up here at some point, which would be freaking awesome. I do think I think Beater gets called up this year, Jonathan. I'm with you there. So yeah, I'm Joe. I noticed that too. Some high strikes. I noticed that too. Dude, if you can get Kumar Rocker from Gleyber Torres from Texas, like you kind of. I mean, I would want Jack Leiter, but I mean, Kumar Rocker, why not? Why not? You know. So, it's kind of yeah. I mean, if you can get a good pitching like that, and that's I think a high impact pitching prospect, and I do think he'll probably get a shot there. And he's also a Vanderbilt product, as is Jack Leiter. That is one of the best programs out there in college for developing pitchers and hitters. So, that's a trade they would have to consider, Kumar Rocker. I mean, yeah, I would agree too, TJ. We got a pretty chill, community friendly people, and I appreciate that, man. And it's not, and people can be opinionated, people can disagree, be totally cool, man, totally cool. But I don't think people need to agree with everything I say. I don't. I don't see the point in that. I grow when I learn from you guys and gals. You give us perspectives and that I might have been thinking about. So I appreciate listening to all your thoughts about stuff. So, but yeah, I'm just keep calling high strikes. I'm with you there, Joel. I would agree. Stanton's kind of waking up. He's a slow start. I'm not surprised. He made him and David Bednar is in, by the way, Yankees bullpen target, David Bednar. Him and Aaron Hicks made some technical adjustments to their swing mechanics, so they're a little bit behind, but I'm not surprised. Hicks is kind of embarrassing in the field right now, but he's had a couple of decent hits too, and I think Stanton's going to come around too. I think these mechanical adjustments will help him stay healthy. Hopefully he'll get opportunities to play in the field a little bit more. But I mean, if he keeps putting up 30 home runs a year, and he's got almost 180, so he's got 5 years left. He averages 24 home runs or so, right, or 25. He hits 500. He gets his 500th home run. So I would love to see him get 500 here. Judge get 500 here with the Yankees. So that would be awesome. I mean, I really, really would. Yeah, I mean the Blue Jays. Yeah, man. I mean, Marcus, I'll say this. That top 5 or 6 in the lineup of the Blue Jays now, I think is going to be a tough lineup to get through. I mean, I think it's going to be like Whit Merrifield and then Bo, and then either Springer or Vlad, whatever order. And then you got Dalton Varsho. You're freaking that lineup is going to be crazy good, crazy good. So I worry about it. I think the division is going to be close with the Blue Jays this year. I really, really do. I do. And next weekend, we're going to recap everything. We're going to give you the state of the franchise and the division here with Jim from Ball Sports. We're going to give you the rundown on everything. So next Saturday's live stream is going to be lit. It's going to be awesome. So I hope you're all available to join that. Just give us your insights and feedback. That one's going to be freaking awesome. Why? Yeah, I mean, Hope did report that, and some of the Yankees said that today too, Marcus, which is encouraging. That Bader, but I mean, anytime there's an oblique issue, it can get re-aggravated pretty quickly, pretty easily. So, but I mean, if it's 4 to 6 weeks, I'll take that over 6 to 8 on the timetable to come back. So, but I'm guessing at least 6 weeks. I think he's going to be back mid-May to June, but we'll see. We'll see. Dominguez, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Dominguez the perfect 7 or 8. Yeah, right now. Yeah, if they played him here, he would be, in my opinion. So, I agree. Angel Hernandez, please don't tell me it's Angel Hernandez behind the plate. Oh, God. Jesus. Woo! Struck him out that nasty heat, David Bednar. Appreciate that, 4Train. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yeah, 20. We're on the road to 20,000 subs. So if there's anybody in here that not subscribed yet, please do so. It's greatly appreciated. You'll get the Big Mac and apple pie celebration at 20,000. That's for damn sure. So that is for sure. So that I'm gonna rip that apart too. So you got that right, T Drake. You got that right. That's gonna be the celebration for that, man. And maybe a bottle, a glass of bubbly, a glass of wine to toast you all for that, man. Because it's you folks who make this channel better, not me. You folks, remember that. So, I'd rather pat all you guys and gals on the back instead of myself, because it's you folks that keep this engine moving and make the engine bigger and better. So I thank you all for that. I really do. Dude, Beck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Big Spence, man. I can't wait, man. Sweeney's look good. It's a good point too. He's got good mechanics, but Big Spence is, dude. And I gotta say, I mean, I'm digging Wilmer Defoe too. Just like he's showing me something this spring, at the very least. Maybe he'll get an opportunity too. I don't know, but his energy and it's just like if you haven't seen earlier. Speaking of energy, the Todd father, Todd Frazier, is joining the Yes Network. Freaking awesome. So that's the next thing I want to talk about. The Todd father, baby. And when he got here, he came here with Tommy Kahnle and David Robertson in that trade with the White Sox. And he brought a level of energy and swag. And he's from Toms River, New Jersey. But he just brought that New York City swag back. And it reminded me of Nick Swisher. Both of those guys are like some of my favorite. Oh, shit. Whoa. Home run, Venezuela. Wow, I hit that almost off the top of the pole. Who in the hell was that? Woo! He hit it off David Bednar, too. Luis Arias, new Miami Marlin. Well, there you go. 7-5. 7-5 Venezuela. That was a shot. My God. But, yeah, I mean, I'm pumped up about Todd Father here. So, going to be enjoying Yes Network doing color commentation. So, I love it. I'm pumped. Let me know what you think. You excited about it? 4Train, bro. Always a pleasure to have you on, man. Let's get it going, man. Let's go live one day and let's start talking about some stuff. Whenever you get a chance, 4Train, get back on here. Buckeye, I appreciate that. I will not change that. That's my vow. Just gonna keep it honest, organic. It doesn't always have to be sexy, whether it's good or bad. I'd rather 3 outs. I'd rather give it to you straight. You know what I mean? And that's okay, whether people like it or not. I'd rather give it to you that way, because I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what I think you want to hear and blah blah blah. I'd rather just give it to you straight, and I don't want to deprive people of the truth. So, you know what I mean? And so I appreciate that kind words, Texas. Thank you. They use 14 pitches for a month and 12. I mean, they could, Alan. I mean, they could. I don't know if they. I mean, I think they're gonna have. It's probably gonna be 14 and 12, probably, or 15 and 11. And it might be just flipping a couple around each week or each month or something like that. But it'll be right there, either 14 and 15 and 12 and 11. So, and nothing will happen. They'll just give the players the time to, you'll get optioned out, option this. Some guys will go through some options, but Alan, nothing else. I mean, that's kind of the way they run that type of stuff, if that makes sense. So, and that's okay. That's totally okay. They need to do that. That's why they have so many people on rosters. So many options and stuff like that, because they constantly rotating guys in and out. So, and sometimes guys need breaks. Sometimes guys are injury prone. That's why they have all these levels of minor leagues too. So, but yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be those numbers. So you're pretty close. What channel the joint episode? That's gonna be next with Ballcap Sports, Joel. That's gonna be next Saturday night. We're gonna do it at the end of a month, every month. We'll recap, give the state of the franchise, where our teams stand, especially and going down off the American League East, which is, I think, a powerhouse division, and we'll anything else that's relevant we'll be talking about as well, of course. So you'll get that as well. But it's gonna be next Saturday is the joint with Ballcap Sports. So, Joel, I appreciate that, man. Thank you to you. Thank you to Texas Buckeye again. Appreciate you guys. And can we get a thumbs down for the Todd father? Dude. Yeah, man. uh, well, I mean, I'm very excited about the Todd father coming here. Really, I really am excited about it. So, oh, but yeah, what, Sean? I'm with you there, bro. Home plate collisions, yeah, that's one of the best parts of baseball. You know, yeah. I mean, if you haven't hit the like button yet, just hit it for Todd father, please. Smash that like button because you're happy that Todd. All right, we're going into the eighth inning at 7-5 because you're happy that Todd Frazier's back with the Yankees and the Yes Network. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Backstage, Noel's in the house. What's up, my man? How are you? If you haven't seen our recent episode of the Turn Two podcast, check it out. It was pretty awesome. So I think you'll really enjoy it. And then if you guys haven't subscribed to that channel yet, this is something that Hillel and I are doing together. And you know, combining forces to talk about baseball. We're gonna have special guests on. We're doing some other things too. So your support is greatly appreciated for that channel as well. So, and then he'll bring stuff that I won't know, and vice versa. So, and sometimes two heads are better than one. So at least for a collaborative video, and that's what we're doing. So he's got a great young baseball mind right there. Really does a great young baseball mind. So let's smash that like button, guys. We're 31 away from 100. So if anybody hasn't hit it yet, if you don't mind, smash it. Let's get to 100. It's greatly appreciated. Appreciate the numbers, Texas Buckeye. What number did Todd Frazier wear? That's a good question. I don't remember. It's a good question. I'm gonna have to look that up. Wonder if Trout having, dude. I mean, Trout is pumped. Like you could see, he's really fired up. But it's good to see this. It's good to see players fired up, right, and just enjoying this tournament. It's got a playoff vibe, and it's really hard to not be having fun in there. You know what I mean? This is it, man. This is a great tournament, man. Jason, I think I opened up a pack of Topps Chrome 22 and all the cards are bent. Got a gold that's worth like $20, but it's bent. Oh, T Drake, did you did you bring it back to the dealer? Did you order it online? They sent it to you? Or like how did you get it? 29. Okay. Manuel Todd Frazier Ward number 29. Sweet. Thank you for that, man. 29. 29 Beck. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. Volpe should be given the number. Yeah, it's at, I mean, Domingo Germán has it now. Maybe. We'll see. So it is the last single digit. This is true. I mean, we'll see. I mean, if Volpe wants it, maybe Volpe will ask for it. I get what you're saying. I mean, I see Volpe staying with the Yankees longer than Pete Alonso's up, and longer than Germán is going to be with the Yankees. So at some point, I think he'll get it. I really do. So 29. War number 99 with the Pirates. Nice. Yeah, that stinks, T Drake. Did you order from where you order from Topps? Something like that. Where do you order your cards from online? Gallo was the only player dumb enough to wear it. Oh God. He shouldn't have played on Fridays, right? Friday the 13th, he jinxed the whole friggin' team. So I mean, I wish him well in Minnesota. Volpe should, I mean, he probably will once they move IKF, Richard. And I do think they're going to move IKF. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, if you can move Torres, Donaldson, and IKF, that'd be a heck of an offseason. Especially if you can do it over the next 2 weeks. Woo! Woo, baby. Brian. That'd be a way to do it. That'd be a way to do it if you can move all three. I mean, it would be pretty stinking amazing. Yeah, I mean, I do think, IKF's number get it. I mean, whether it's now, whether it's later, I think he'll get ready. I mean, I think it'll be given away. And he'll get moved, at some point. Usually Topps lots of cards sold out, so I got to. Okay. Oh, blue pit. Oh, what a wild throw. Ooh, first and second. Runners on first and second. Looks like Tim Anderson at second and Pete Alonso at first. Blue pit. All right. 2 on, no outs. U.S. is down 7-5 in the eighth. So, still a game. It's still a game. Volpe number 12 does sound good. It really does sound good. So, if anybody has to smash that like button, please, if you don't mind. Let's get over 100. So, I appreciate it. Always want to smash that. And Volpe should wear 100. Dude, could you imagine that? Wearing 100. Get down, little cat. My Ollie boy. Put your caps on inside out, boys. Caps there. Rally cap, baby. We got a pinch runner here. Bobby Witt Jr. is one of the fastest guys in baseball. Pinch running for Pete Alonso. So, pretty logical guy to pinch run for the guy. Where's the cute one that was on the other day? Around here somewhere. I'm in the basement. So, where my JT Real Muto's up. He's 2 for 3. All my cats are staying in the basement for the next 4 weeks because we're getting the house torn down. So, second floor at the very least. But she's around somewhere, Anthony. I don't know. They're usually resting. They got all their cat beds everywhere and everything else. So, cats are all fed. There's food everywhere. He just wants some attention, man. 11 is probably the number that I think Volpe eventually will get. I would agree. So, this is Ollie. It's my calico, my brown cat. I got Ollie, and then I got another boy, Sweet Pea, and then I have Jesse, and then I've got Daisy. Got 4. Chaparro, 25. And that's still available, right? The last person with 25 was, Torres has 25, right? I think Torres. I think it's Torres has 25, right? So yeah, he just pops up to say hi. This guy's real chill, man. I'm sorry to hear your cat's sick. It's not fun, Marcus, having sick cats, man. It really isn't. Of course, Anthony. Of course, they're Yankee fans. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Right, Mexico's playing Japan next. Cuba's playing the winner of Australia versus Cuba. No, wait. Is that right? No. Cuba's playing the winner of this game, I think. Winner of this game. So, yeah, Torres is 25. Okay. Bases are loaded. JT's up. This is their opportunity, right? This is their opportunity. No outs. This is it. We're at 76 likes. All right, we have 24 likes to get to 100 likes. If you're new, you just came on, please smash that like button if you don't mind. If you're having a good time, if you enjoy the content. And just celebrate Todd Frazier coming back to the YES Network. So, and being a part of the Yankees again. Oh, hit by pitch, Real Muto. And he's looking at the pitcher, too. What are we going to start a brawl at the World Baseball Classic? Come on. He's not happy, Jay. Real Muto's not happy, so not happy at all. Love to see the USA play Cuba. We got the pick. Yeah, I mean, this Venezuelan team is good, man. I mean, they are good. There's no doubt about it. All right, we got 21 likes to go. 21 likes to get to 100. I'm sure we'll get there. Yeah, pitching change. Okay. Well, what happened when the Yankees retire? Almost all the numbers. I mean, they're going to have to go over 100, man. 3-digit numbers. I mean, what the hell else do you do? Right? Decimals, or maybe they'll get letters, or, here's what number are you? Exclamation point. What about you? Tic-tac-toe. What do you? I have no idea. That's a great question. Todd Frazier is back, so Neil. He joined the YES Network. So he's going to be doing in the booth with some of the boys. And they moved on from what did they move on from? They moved on from Beltran. They moved on from Cameron Maben. I like Maben too, but so Frazier's back. He's going to bring some of that flavor back. And again, I like him. I think he's going to bring that swag back, just like Nick Swisher would do the same thing. So maybe one day those two guys will work together in the booth, something like that. It'd be a hell of a lot of fun. And maybe the Todd father will be a spring training instructor too, like Swisher's doing. Get that tail out of here. This plane. What do? We apologize and only retire good. Yeah, exactly. It's tough, man. It's tough, man. I mean, this is the problem for the Yankees. They have so many good players worthy of number retirement. And what do you do? It's a good point. It's really hard to do. I mean, it's a blessing and a curse for the Yankees. They have more good players throughout the history than any other team. That's why they got more retired numbers across the board too. So it's crazy. It's crazy. All right, I've got 80 likes. Trey Torres. I mean, they can move him. He's still at the World Baseball Classic. I mean, it'd be kind of crazy if he came home like you play for the Royals now or whatever. Can you imagine that? It'd be nuts. But wish Jeter was in the booth, but he signed with Fox. Yeah, I mean, I think the next. I mean, if he's gonna partner with the Yankees, I don't think it's going to be the Yes Booth. I think it'll probably be either front office or ownership or something like that if he ever links back for the Yankees. You know what I mean? I don't think he wants to do that. Be on the booth and have to toe the, you know, interview people that he doesn't like or interview people that, I'm not saying this stuff, you know what I mean? Because he's opinionated in that way too. Some people toe the line because they don't want Hal and the rest of them to, get on them. And Jeter's not that type of guy. Jeter won't do that. So I think that's one reason why he's not with Yes. And I can't blame him. Can't blame him. Yeah, they will, John. Triple digits. Yeah, if they keep retiring numbers. Yeah. Yeah. If Todd will be relocated to just studio, Bob Lorenzo, Willie. That's a good question, man. I don't know, man. It's a good question, Dominic. I'm not sure, bro. Not sure. Did they finalize the deal with Aaron Rodgers? No, they have not yet done that. They're still working on the compensation between the two teams. So, the Packers still want a first round pick, and I don't think they'll get one. I think Joe Douglas is going to wait this out. So, and all right, still 7-5, top eighth. Got bases loaded. We got no outs. So, let's go. Preparation. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, man. Preach to the choir, baby. I can't think of many people who are on Team Hicks right now. So I really can't. All right, 83 likes. All right. Frazier beating on the pregame. Flaherty doing. Yeah, I can see that too. And I think it's gonna take a little while. They'll find I think they'll find Todd Frazier's groove and his best fit and best spot and all that stuff. So I think they'll maybe move him around a little bit and see what's he good at. Who does he flow with? Does he flow well with Merritt? Does he flow well with whoever? I think that it'll take a little while, but they'll figure that out. But I think he's going to be a good fit, man. And he's going to bring a different energy. Trey Turner's up now. And different dynamic to that booth. So, and he knows his stuff. And, he's a New Jersey boy, but I call him a New York boy. And he played with the Yankees, man, as did Mabin. So, I'm excited at the possibility that he'll be pretty good in the booth. Yes, so Trey Turner. Foul ball. All right. Aaron Rodgers is going to be his QB. He's acting like the freaking GM, and they're treating him like it because he's giving them a list of, I want you to get these guys. Like they already got his former receiver from Green Bay. He's like, I want Odell Beckham Jr. I'm like, come on, man. They have other holes to fill. They got offensive line to fill. They've got defensive line. I said this the other day, and somebody attacked me on Twitter. Like, while we're oh shoot. Grand slam, Trey Turner. Grand freaking slam. 9-7. 9-7, Team USA. I like Venezuela, but I love you, Team USA. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Woo! He's getting mobbed, man. That's how you do it. Damn right, Anthony. Grand slam, baby. If anybody hasn't hit that like button, please hit that like button. Just because you hit the grand slam and put the U.S. back up. 9-7 in the eighth. So I don't know who they have closing, but it's going to be. That's a tough blow for Venezuela. It is a tough blow, but this is U.S. baseball, right? Look who you got. You got Ken Griffey in there. You got Andy Pettit. Great. And look at this team is ridiculous. Who's up next? Mookie Betts. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. That ball's out, man. Out. So, Wink the Man, you're convinced. I think a lot of people are. How are you going to do it? Who are you going to cut or trade or whatnot, Wink the Man? And where are you going to play Volpe is my question. 0-2 to Mookie. Am I staying for the entire game of celebration? I hope so. It'd be a hell of a lot of fun. That's for damn sure. Trey Glaber Torres to the Dodgers for James Outman. Outman. Who's Outman? Give me some insight on Outman. What do you know about James Outman? I have to look him up, Richard. I don't know enough about him to. What's his position? What's his. You hurt them worse when we supported the Iranian government and tried to steal the election a few years back. When we supported Sam. Yeah. uh, oh, what the hell? Uh-oh. Back to back. Fly balls. Never mind. Thought it was back to back. Fly ball set the center field. I was excited, but I didn't jump out of my seat. So, whew. Dodgers number 9 prospect, an outfielder. I mean, I would love to get Bobby Miller, but I don't think that's going to happen. Their pitching prospect. I'd love to get like a top 5 or top 7 pitching prospect if we could for Glaber, but that's not a bad. Wouldn't be a bad trade. I mean, we need outfield depth, right? Even though we've got Jason and we've got Spencer Jones and Everson Pereira and other folks, like I don't see Estevan Florial making a team. He had a couple good games, but like I mean, they got to trade him and get something back for him, even if it's some team's 87th prospect. So just get something back. You know what I mean? You never know what it can turn into. Jason's exactly. Yeah, that's right, Beck. That's how, man. That's right. Set it up and then just let everybody down. So Trout is up now, yeah. Flat out stud, but the drama's gotten old. Aaron, yeah, Muskie, I hear you, man. I hear you. Exactly, Anthony. The Cats bringing good luck. Team USA. Ollie, baby, bringing him down, bringing him in the house, man. Woo! They keep throwing Trout high and in, and he's swinging at these, missing these high and in pitches, so he's not laying off on them. Outman hit 31 and 106 in triple. Did he really? Wow. All right, maybe worth looking at. Dominic, I just got you're the second person that said it. I Sterling people, so I guess I did. They don't trade, make a trade. Keep Volpe, send down Peraza. Volpe can't handle it, send them down after a month and send down until they make a trade. Send down Peraza, even if he's by far the best shortstop. Alan, that'd be a tough one to sell, I think, but it could happen. Exactly. So it is high, it is far, it is. Come on. That's right. All right. I Sterling did. All right. I'll take it. I had, yeah. Ollie, man. Ollie brought them, transferred the mojo over to Trey Turner. You know what I mean? All right, Trout. Let's see what we got here. 3-2 to Trout. Struck him out. Nasty pitch. He went low and away, which is obviously the right pitch to throw. If you're going high in and he keeps missing, you throw him off with another low and away. Smart. What jersey number Rogers? Come on, John. I don't know, man. I don't know, to be honest with you. 12? I don't know. What the hell is Joe Namath's number? I don't know. I'm not sure. Honestly, I personally, I don't care what number he wears. And every day this doesn't happen. Every day I wonder, like, he's just going to say, you know what, screw it, I'm retiring. And the Yankees are not going to, not the Yankees, the Jets are not going to have their quarterback. So, hold on. The hell? Oh, almost a home run for Goldschmidt, but it went foul. Ollie's chilling right now. Ollie's chilling. That's my dude. 11 or 3. I probably winked the man. Probably. He is the mascot for the 161 right now. The rest of them are hiding. They're chumps. All right? Chumps. But, dude, Outman is 25. Okay. Not a bad trade. And the Dodgers still need, you might have to give up IKF and Torres for him, which I would do. You can move them in the same trade, and then you have Dodgers have 2 infielders. So, why not? Why not? Sporting Casey, Dallas 2, Casey. Okay. 2-1. I like it. All right. We're hoping they are waiting to see if they can get anything value for. He's got it. Like, if they're gonna get anything of value for Donaldson, he's He's got to do something, right? He's got to produce, like, offensively. Defensively, he's fine. He's great defensively, but like, he was so inconsistent. He couldn't catch up with fastballs last year, so he had too many struck out Goldschmidt. Okay, but that pitcher's pissed off. But can't blame him. But he's got to do something to increase some kind of trade value to make it make him tradable. Even if it's for all due respect, like, pardon my French, but it's just dog shit prospect. Like, you know what I mean? So I watched some March Madness. I saw that Purdue loss, and watching when I can. 66 degrees in Florida. People are panicking for 66 degrees. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I can see the Dodgers wanting Torres more than IKF. So, yeah, I mean, tornado season in the Midwest. I worked for my uncle when I was in high school going into college, and he sent me down to the Smyrna, Georgia office, and when I was down there, tornado hit, and I've never been more scared in my whole life. Never been more scared in my life. Really. It's like, what the freak? And I saw this funnel just, like, it's a couple miles away, but I was like, this is my first time ever being a part of that. And hearing, like, the sirens, and I'm like, I thought it was a lunch bell. People are like, no, get on the ground. It's a tornado coming. I'm like, shit, really? Hail. It was, it freaked me out. And I was 18 years old. Freaked me out, man. So some people wouldn't, Jonathan. I would trade both if they're committing to Volpe and if they have Peraza coming up too. So that's the only scenario that I trade both of them. So the Knicks I think they're going to be sneaky good in this postseason. So I think they're going to be sneaky good. And I would rather, if I was a team in the playoffs, I'd rather play the Nets than the Knicks. I think the Knicks might be one of those teams that quietly gets deep into the playoffs. And you don't need the Magic 3. You don't need the whatever you call it, the three superstar thing. So you just don't. And the Nets have proved it time and time again. You don't need them. So, Ali's chilling, man. Like, that's my dude, right, guy? That's my dude, man. Small plastic ice cream. Yeah, Dominic. Rock that. So Profar is asking price. I haven't heard it come down yet, John. But if they move Torres, it frees up enough money for them to afford Profar. So, and that's one move. If you want, if the goal is to afford Profar, moving IKF doesn't help that accomplish it completely. Torres does. So, and again, yeah, I mean, Peraza Volpe double play with it. There was Peraza Volpe, I think, would be a special duo. I mean, it does remind me of Lou Whitaker and Alan Trammell from Detroit. And that was a magical, long time, old school pair, but like, they were freaking amazing. They were amazing. So, Profar wants 2 for 20. All right, well, there you go. All right, we're in the bottom of the 8th, I think. Devin Williams is on the mound. Yep. From the Milwaukee Brewers. IKF, Torres, Donaldson, Hicks is not equal a championship in my. I agree, man. I agree. I mean, Hicks he's not contributing what the teams expected he would contribute, What do I think happens to Gleyber Torres this year? I think, I don't know, Terry. Honestly. I think the decision on Volpe will help decide what they do with Torres. I think if he stays, he probably hits 25 home runs and has a pretty solid year. And I just don't know how that's going to affect Anthony Volpe. So, why isn't Cashman? We don't know, Hulk. Does he have the green light from Hal? Like, is Hal expecting certain things? We just have no idea. Really have no idea. Leadoff double from Venezuela. Damn. I think the bar should make moves. Team should make moves. This team next year. I do. It's a good question, Terry. I don't know. I could see Pettit becoming a manager. I can see Pettit. Yep. This team is fighty, man. This team has got a lot of fighting in Venezuela. So, how committed to 193? Just cut Hicks and. You'd think so. I mean, theoretically, that'd be nice, Richard. Believe me, I I think Pettit would be a solid manager, actually. Did you see Mad Dog already giving the World Championships to the Stros? I did not. Russo just jinxed them right before Altuve injury. Good, Mad Dog. Thank you. I think the Martian makes the team next year. Yes. This year, no. So he could get called up later on, but I don't see him making that a spring. I just don't. Not yet. 11 likes to 100 likes. So I appreciate you smashing that like, gang. If you haven't done so yet, we just got 11 to get to 100. Cashman even signing $1 million. Yeah, I mean, he signed a bunch of he signed a bunch of guys to minor league deals with invites to spring training. But like, I think, and I said this, like, I have a feeling that they were going to use Judge as an excuse to not spend a lot more, even though they spent more than they've ever spent in an offseason. They have, so their payroll's never been higher. But I think that $40 million per for Judge kind of put some limitations on push a little higher. So I do think so. Love to see Tino. Tino's really intense, Richard. Really, really, really intense. He used to make players cry when he was coaching with the Marlins. So, but you never know. You never know. He could be. And then Posada, too, could be probably a solid manager. Stupid for Randy Pettit, really. I don't know, man. I don't know. You never know until they get a shot. So, but I get it. I like intense, too. Ball 3. 3-0. Damn. Come on, Devin Williams. 90 likes. All right, got 10 to 100. All right. USA better employ their bullpen right away. Venezuela is very tough, Dominic. Yeah, I mean, Devin Williams is a top reliever, but again, a lot of these guys are not in midseason shape. So, it is what it is. And that's why I think some people, it's important for some folks to realize too, like, if you're not in mid-season shape, you're not in mid-season shape. Like, could Venezuela beat, a top team in America in July? I doubt it. So, but again, this is the dilemma, I think, with this stuff, which is why, I mean, again, I'm a proponent of putting this right after the season when guys are still in shape. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Tino should reprise Tom Hanks. Oh my God, Tino would be great in that. 10. Yeah, we got 10 likes from 100, gang. Posada will be awesome if Pedro's manager. They suppose. Could you imagine that? Hey, you kiss my ass from across the thing. Struck him out. That one out. All right. My reference to Aaron Rodgers acting like a diva to extend. Lamar Jackson declined the 3-year, $130 million guaranteed. To an extent, Aaron Rodgers. Well, I said he gave a list of a laundry list of requests of players to get him. But Lamar Jackson knows he can get more than that on the open market. And he's like almost 15 years younger than, Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, he did turn down 3 years, 1/3. That's a lot of guaranteed money. But look at the guaranteed money that Pat Mahomes got. Hell of a lot more than that. So, and I think he's probably trending in that direction. It's a bold position to take, but when you're that athletic, when you're that good, I mean, it's like, I get what you're saying. So I get what you're saying. And Rodgers is the best right now, yes, but he's also kind of on his way out, I think. So, and I just left the way you just said "kiss my ass" before. Anthony, man, I could see them doing that. I could see them doing that. Terry, have a great night. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Did Rodgers request? I don't know, honestly. A Donald Driver, I have no idea, Sunil. But yeah, I know he asked for Odell Beckham Jr. and a couple other names. But again, we'll see what they do. Well, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Terry, man, always a pleasure to have you on. Thank you again. I'm going to wrap it up in a minute, too. I got to drive back to the in-laws to go help my wife with the girls. So I came here to do the live stream. So I wanted to do it and be able to talk loud and be with all of you. So drivers, Rogers person. Oh God. This is it. 2 more outs. Come on, Devin. Come on, Devin. Woo! Struck him out. Rogers requesting that the Jets chief makes his low car friend on there. Oh God. Could you imagine that, TJ? Oh. Confirmed by Yankees starting rotation. I'm more sold on Schmitty than Herman. I'm more sold on Schmitty than Herman right now too, Dominic. I'm with you there. 8 likes to 100. 8 likes to go. Oh. Bubba Franks. Oh my God. Bubba. Was this the last out? Oh God, it's Gleyber Torres too. Cunha stole base. Stole third. Gleyber Torres is up. 0-1. 0-1 to Gleyber Torres. Chaparro needs to be called. I'm telling you. Well, I was standing against he might. He might. I think he needs to be called up too. If Donaldson's just playing shitty, he's not hitting at all, I would call up Chaparro immediately. They're gonna pay Donaldson's salary one way or the other. So you might as well have more production up here and play Chaparro if that's the case. I mean, because I don't think anybody's going to trade for. I'd be shocked. I'll put it this way: if a team acquires Donaldson, I'd be shocked if a team acquires him if he's playing crappy too. Like, why would they do that? So just at that point, just call up Chaparro and DFA freaking Donaldson. You're going to pay the money. Just get more production out of the money you're paying. That's what I'm saying. So like, it's 96. Yeah, 4 to 100. 4 likes to 100, gang. This time, yeah. I want the Team USA to end this right now. Cunha's at third. Gleyber Torres is up. Oh, for 1-1. 2-1. 2-1. So Torres is giving you. I'm telling you, man. How many times has he had this situation? With the Yankees, especially in the postseason, where he just not come up. I mean, he had a couple of clutch hits last year. Got a couple of walk-offs. But that still, right? So. What do we got? When I met with AR in LA, wasn't he asked if he would play in 1 or 2 years? They would narrow them. 2-2. I don't think we got conversation. A confirmation as to whether it's 1 or 2 years. If they're going to give a decent compensation, then he should be playing 2 years. He should play 2 years, right? Don't give up first-round picks if you're going to get him for 1 year. No. Hell no. I wouldn't give up for the first-round pick for 1 year. Aaron Rodgers. No. And Stephen A. Smith said he should give 2. He's got to get off his crazy pills. Line in the right field. Game over. USA advances. Venezuela's out. 9-7. Trey Turner, star player of the game. Team USA advances. I think they play Cuba now, right? So, and then Mexico versus Japan, and that's it, I think, right? So, Golden State. I think Golden State will be fine in the playoffs, though. Why isn't he asked me? It's a good. Dev, thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. Was that only the 8th inning? Oh, you might be right. Did I just do another? Did I Sterling myself again? If I Sterling myself again, I wanna. So, only the bottom of the. Okay. Never mind. They're up 9-7. They need 3 more outs. I was joking. I was totally kidding. Scarface. All right. Torres came back and played our position. So, Volpe out of third. The problem with trying Volpe out of third is his arm. His arm is not as strong as Donaldson's is or DJ's is or Peraza's is, and that's he profiles perfectly at second base, but I know what the glut of infielders that these guys have in the minors and the majors, it makes it harder to get the guy second. So, but again, if I'm going to put him up here, I'm putting him at second. I'm moving Torres. And if you can get a pitcher, you get a pitcher. So, WC has the mercy roll. Yes, it does. Sonny, thank you so much for the super stick, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you. Peraza could probably play a nice third. I mean, probably. He's elite defensively. Like Gordon, Volpe has good range and a good arm. Peraza is elite, and that's why I think he should be a starting shortstop. Play deep, you know. Come on, Pelican, yeah, Pelican. Yeah, Billy in the bat in the jacuzzi. Yeah, I mean, Peraza is elite defensively, range wise, and arm, and I think that's why he's going to be the starting shortstop. I do. So DJ's arm, his arm is accurate, and exactly. I mean, he's DJ's an elite defender too. So again, I just Volpe and Torres and Volpe is better off than Volpe and Dotson. I mean, it's hard to disagree with that. It's hard to disagree with that. That was the bottom of the 8th, Peter, not the 9th. Yeah, okay. So the Cuba plays the winner of this game. Appreciate that, Sonny. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words. All right. Well, I actually have to wrap it up, so I'm not going to be able to watch this final inning, unfortunately. And but I got to run back home, help my wife with the girls and all that good stuff. But with that said, I want to thank you all for coming on. It's always a pleasure having you. DJ gets hurt again. We need to move on. They have 4 more years, 4 or 3, maybe 3 more years of DJ. No, yeah, I think it's 3. But anyway, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate all your support. I can't wait for opening day either, gang. And if they play tomorrow, we'll be recapping that. We'll do the lineup and everything else. Appreciate all your insights tonight too, whether it be World Baseball Classic, whether it be roster spots, what to do and whatnot. So your insights are really, really valuable, and I appreciate them all the time, whether we agree or not agree. Doesn't matter. All right. Well, fly up, one out. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all of you. I'll see you next time.